I have too many shorts. So I'm gonna try all of them on and keep the ones that I love and that fit me and get rid of the ones that don't fit or I just don't wear anymore. So let's go through. I'd like to get rid of at least half. So let's see. It's gonna start with jean shorts first. So I actually like these. I've worn them a lot the last few summers. They fit really well, so I think these are going to be a keep for the meantime. These also fit really well and are pretty comfortable. They're nice and stretchy. These are also from Torrid. I think they look pretty good. It's not much the tag, much gap or whatever going on, but yeah, they seem like they stay up and they're, you know, loose and stretchy and comfortable for the summertime. So these are a keep. These I cut off from some Levi's, and I just think that this is too long. Then if you pull them up, they look kind of funny. So I don't know. These are they're just not flattering. They don't fit that great, and I'm not into this at all. So these are our first pair to get the heck out of here. We have a pair of American Eagle ones, and these are too high rise for me. My belly button is down here, so this is just too crazy because I have to wear them up here. I mean, this is the edge of me. So yeah, plus they're not that flattering. I mean, they're stretchy and they're comfortable, but I haven't worn them in a while, and so I'm not gonna keep them. These are pull-on stretchy shorts. These I think are from Walmart. They're comfy. They're stretchy. I don't know what I think about them. Can't decide what I think. I don't reach for them, but they are kind of comfortable. Maybe we'll put them in the maybe pile, and then at the end I can decide how many I have and if maybe these should go, because I mean, they don't look bad and they are comfortable. So I don't know, maybe. Comment, let me know. Should I keep them? Should I get rid of them? You let me know. Then we have the same pair in a dark wash. These are like really comfortable. I almost feel like I like the dark wash better than the light wash, but I'm not sure. Kind of a little roomy, but that kind of makes them comfy, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyway, comment, let me know. Should I keep both of these pairs or one or the other or none or whatever? But we're gonna put these in the maybe, and then we can decide. These aren't as loose as some of the other ones. These are American Eagle, but I mean, they're not tight. I think they look okay. They fit good. I mean, they are stretchy and comfortable, so yeah. I haven't worn these very much, so I think I'm gonna keep these. I like them. These are a colored denim. I got these from Target. Actually, they're from Target, but I thrifted them. So these are a colored, these are like the only pair of colored denim I have. I don't know how I feel about the colored denim, but maybe they look okay. We'll put these in the maybe pile again. These are also universal thread, and I thrifted these. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I wore a t-shirt. I don't think I like what's going on here. You know what I mean? If I look at myself in the mirror, it's like basically straight. I like them to flare out a little bit, but I think they're too, I don't know. And there's like no stretch to them either, so they're not that comfortable. So it's not like, ooh, these are so comfortable, so they're out of here. These are from Express, and they're acid wash. I kind of like these. This is like the only pair of acid wash that I have. They don't really have any stretch either, but they're loose enough and they kind of flare out. They're a little longer in the back too. They're a good length. You can roll them if you want, or just leave them So I think I'm gonna keep these for the time being. These are Old Navy. These fit pretty good. They're a little high, but not so crazy. You know, my belly button's down here. They're not too bad. They are comfortable though. There's some stretch. They do flare out a little bit, so I like these. I like the way they fit. I'm gonna keep these too. I just wore these the other day and I love them. They don't have any stretch. These are Old Navy, but these are the OG straight. But I like the roll. They're kind of nostalgic for me. I like the way they look. I think they fit good. So, yep. We're gonna keep these. We like them. 2 more denim pairs and then we're on to the others. I also just wore these the other day too. They're pretty cute. I don't know if they're a little too, like, this side, you know, is a little too distressed for me. I like the pockets have like a pattern, but yeah, I think this side being short and this side not is throwing me off. So I'm gonna get rid of these. These are also from American Eagle, and they roll up. So I think, well, these are comfortable. They're stretchy, so I think I'm gonna keep them. But yeah, I like the way they look. I don't have a black pair. This is like the only black pair of denim that I have. So I think we're gonna go ahead and keep these. I like them. They're super comfortable. It's kind of like wearing, you know, non-denim. That's the thing about American Eagle. You know, you're gonna get the nice stretchy stuff. I loved these shorts so much. I actually have 2 pairs of them. So 2 identical pairs. They're just not, I think they're a little too long. They're really comfortable. They stretch out, and they're stretchy. These are from Lane Bryant, I think, actually. But again, they're just kind of like when you put them on, you know what I mean? Like from the side, they're just straight down. So that's 2 pairs. This one and the one that's identical. The one that's identical to them are gonna go. So, man, these were so comfortable. I wore the crap out of these, so, but they gotta go. I have 2 pairs of paper bag waist denim. These are just, they're way too big. I mean, they're super comfortable, but they're way too big. And Dale thinks it's funny that like the zipper's exposed, so he's never really been a fan. And I don't even know where you put them. You put them down here and they're saggy. They just don't fit, so they're gonna go. The last pair was from Walmart. These are Well Fable, so from Target. I don't know. They don't really do anything for me, and I don't even know like what I would wear with them, so I don't reach for them. I used to wear them a lot because they were comfy, but again, it's like, do you pull them up and they're like way up here, or do you pull them down and they're saggy? So they're just not the right fit, so they're out of here. These are Lee jeans. I got them at Walmart. I got these actually to wear to work. We were working outside a construction site. And they're kind of like old school, you know, but they're not, I don't like them. I'm not gonna reach for them. I haven't. Yeah, they're just not, you know, I got them for work. They serve their purpose. Somebody else can wear them to work. These are Maurice's. They're very light, comfortable. They're kind of, I don't know what you would call them, but I like them. I think they look okay. They need a little steaming or ironing, but I think they're nice for a, you know, like a loungy weekend short. So yeah, I like them. And I've worn a couple different shirts with these, so you know, I kind of know what goes with it, but yeah, I think we're gonna keep these. These really need a ironing or a hair straightener, flat iron trick. These are, I kind of like these. These are like these are from Eddie Bauer. They're like a, you know, a more structured, and when they're nice and ironed, I think they're good for like a little weekend walk around the beach type moment. Yeah, I like them. And I haven't worn these very much since I got them, so I think I'm gonna keep these at least one more season. These are Old Navy. They're lowish rise, which I kind of appreciate. They're a little snug. I think the length is kind of funky. I really wanted to keep these when I saw them because they're nice and bright, but I don't know, you know, I'm not gonna keep them. They're not doing it for me. These are universal thread, so from Target, I believe I thrifted these. They're a linen short. You know, they're whatever. Like, they're comfy. I don't know if I'd put them on and then like go somewhere. You know what I mean? They do have pockets. I don't know. You could tuck something in. I don't know. You can tell by my face, they're out of here. These are linen pants or shorts from Walmart. I have these, and then I have like a khaki color. These pockets would have to be ironed. That's another thing I try to think about too. Like, am I gonna iron them? And my undies are not even dark, and you can see it's like a really pale green, and you can see through them. So they're comfortable. I think they're gonna go. I haven't worn them. These are the more oatmeal color of the same shorts. Just trying to think, like, I'd wear them with something. I might keep this color because it's more neutral and see if I wear them. If I don't wear them, then we'll get rid of them, but I think we'll go ahead and try to keep these. I have 4 of the same shorts, 4 different colors, and a couple different sizes. These are from Aerie. They're extra large. And I have the linen shirts that go with these. I have blue, white, and pink. So these are the beach to party shorts, and I like these. I like them as like little beach cover-ups too, but you can also wear them, you know, out. It looks cute with like a little, you know, the little shirt. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep these. Same shorts, same size, just a different color. And I think the same with these. I think they'd go with just about anything. You can do things, you know, they're meant to be kind of the slouchy, relaxed fit. So I'm gonna keep these. These 2 are the same size. I feel like I got some in a different size, maybe the white ones. Those are next. So these are the pink ones. I like these as well. They're super loose. They're almost a little too big. Seems crazy that these are the same size, but I don't know. I think we'll keep them. Well, I don't know. Look at that. I don't think that I could wear it. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna get rid of them. We're gonna get rid of them. These are the ones that are a different size. They're bigger size. So. And they see the same as this. I mean, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but I mean, yeah, this isn't it. So these are going too. So far, we did better than half. We're getting rid of 14 and keeping 12 for sure. And then we have the 3 maybes. And I'm not sure about those. So comment down below and let me know, should I keep them? Should I get rid of them? And then that will be the determining factor. Hopefully you like this video. It's going to be the beginning of like a whole series because I have jeans, and I probably have just as many jeans, pants, long sleeves, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, athletic shorts, swimwear. I have all kinds of things. So we're going to just go through them all because it has to go. I have way too much stuff, way too many clothes. Nobody needs that much stuff because I don't wear them. So anyway, hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. We would love for you to stick around. We do all kinds of videos, cooking, day in the life, some cleaning, all kinds of travel, just lots of fun stuff. Recently, some gardening. So yeah, Stick around. I would love for you to be a part of the family. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you on the next one.